Hey guys, welcome back to Heat Check Sports. Today we're bringing you another NFL Week Recap video. Going over Week 3 of the NFL season. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out our website, heatchecksports.com. Let's get into Thursday night game. Dolphins-Jaguars. Dolphins get in their first win, and Ryan Fitzpatrick is the only person in NFL history to beat a team 6 different times from 6 different teams. What an accomplishment for Ryan Fitzpatrick against Jacksonville Jaguars in Thursday Night Football. Now going into this Sunday 1 o'clock games, the first up on the docket is the Bears versus Atlanta. Nick Foles stepped in and led them to the comeback against Atlanta, who has choked in 2 consecutive weeks last week against the Cowboys. Next up, the Rams-Bills. And the Rams had a pretty good comeback, but the Bills and Josh Allen is looking like an elite quarterback, top 5 in the NFL this year. Bills are off to a 3-0 start instead of top the AFC East. The Washington football team versus the Cleveland Browns. The Browns are 2-1 in not a surprising victory. Not a whole lot to say on this one. Browns took this one. Tennessee, Minnesota. Minnesota's off to an 0-3 start to start the season. Kirk Cousins has looked atrocious this year. Minnesota just hasn't looked good. Tennessee almost lost this one, but they showed why they are elite this year, and Ryan Tannehill is a good quarterback, and he's playing like it. Raiders-Patriots. Raiders started off 2-0, going against a 1-1 New England, playing without James White in their second week due to the unfortunate passing of his father in a tragic accident. And it's their first year without Tom Brady on the realm, and New England ended up taking this one. The team really rallied around tragedy, played well. Rex Burkhead ended up with 3 touchdowns. Good game for the Patriots this week. They really needed that victory. San Fran versus the Giants in an absolute beatdown, playing with backup quarterback, third-string running back, backup receiver, backup tight ends playing, backup defensive line. Pretty much their second-string players were playing, and they won 36-9 against the Giants. Bengals, Eagles in the 2 disappointing teams of the week getting a tie. Just a very disappointing game overall. Joe Burrow has continued to look good. Another 300-plus yard performance. Burrow is really doing well this season, but the rest of the team isn't doing so hot. Houston Steelers, 0-3 and 3-0. Pretty surprising on both ends. Houston has had the toughest 3-game stretch of any team in the NFL so far this season. Their schedule gets a little bit later after this, so hopefully they pick that back up and show why they are a playoff team. But right now, they're one of the best 0-3 teams, I'd say, in the NFL. Pittsburgh looked good. Once again, Jets versus Indy. All I have to say on this one is that the Jets need to fire Adam Gase. This was an absolute beatdown, and Phillip Rivers only threw 200 yards. It was a terrible offensive performance for the Jets, and just did not look good in this one. We got Carolina versus the Chargers. Chargers failed once again in the fourth quarter to take the lead at the end of the game, but Justin Herbert, another quality performance. A lot of promise showing off this rookie. A lot of promise. I believe in him. He's going to do really well. He's someone to keep your eye out for. Tampa Bay versus Denver. Now, in this one, Tampa Bay is showing why they are a good team this year. Tom Brady is playing some of his best football right now, actually, in his career. And with a new team, 28-10 victory, 3 TDs, almost 300 yards. Found Mike Evans on a pair of 1-yard touchdowns. New look guy, Scotty Miller, 83 yards on only 3 receptions. Playing pretty well. Denver has looked pretty bad, but they're struggling with injuries themselves right now. Detroit, Arizona. Detroit picked up their first victory in a huge win over Arizona. Much needed win for the Detroit Lions. Kenny Galladay's first game back, and he really proved himself. But the other side of things on the Cardinals, DeAndre Hopkins, Kyler Murray connection is continuing to stay hot. 137 yards for the two of them together. And Hopkins is just playing really well. Some of his best football, put up a lot of yardage right now. Cowboys versus Seahawks. Seahawks are 3-0. Cowboys, another collapse under their belt. And just choking like they normally do. Seattle, Russell Wilson is playing some MVP level football. Green Bay, New Orleans. Drew Brees played all right. Just still not looking as great as he once was. Obviously not in his prime anymore. Aaron Rodgers is not in his prime anymore himself, but is trying to prove that he still got it. And he hit Alan Lazard for 146 yards and a touchdown. So Rodgers played pretty well. Packers took this one. Packers are one of the best teams in the NFC this season and definitely a Super Bowl contender to look out for. Kansas City Chiefs, Baltimore Ravens. Almost lost last week against the LA Chargers, but they went into Baltimore. Monday Night Football, primetime game. Patty Mahomes threw almost 400 yards and 4 touchdowns, showing why he is the best quarterback in the NFL this season. He's the future of the NFL. He's a franchise quarterback. Why he deserves $500 million. Patty Mahomes is playing some of his best football, and he's out here slaying. I'm excited to see what he has in store and how the Chiefs are going to look this season. Let us know what you think of some of the games this week. Let us know your predictions for this coming up week. And don't forget to check out our website, heatchecksports.com, for some fantasy football content dropping soon.